Hello, I'm Nitro, hasn't uploaded in a long while, 9, and today we are back in my lovely Minecraft world. And yes, immediately you can see some changes, there's more cats, and I've adopted 2 parrots who I got when I went on a long trek to a jungle. Got DJ and Grumbulance Joe, yes. And got some more news. Do you remember the village of the cured with where I was going to put our zombie villagers when they're cured? Well, they're not cured yet. And I turned mob griefing off, and for whatever reason, that has suddenly put the two villagers we had, Wiglaf the librarian, and what was his name, Drigglesberg. Well, that suddenly put those two in the mood, and there has been a population explosion in the village of the cured, and it's nearly night, so I might have to sleep there. But yes, I put a wall around the hole there. I placed a few iron golems around, but they don't seem to be here right now. If we go into the village of the cured, hello chicken, and it's night. I think they're all going to bed. I have to kick. Sorry. Gonna have to kick one of them out of the bed, and our village is now. hello, Drigglesberg. Hello, Wiglaf, the proud parents. One of their sons, Fletchy Dude Wiglafson. I think this is going to be a dynasty. A strong mark. Hello. What have we got here? The unnamed golem. Wolver Wiglafson, Destroyer Wiglafson, Snotrag Wiglafson. Not that great at naming, are they? Our two Adam and Eve of a new era. Nobody in here. A lot of chickens roaming about. Anyone in here? No. Well, they've. Oh, and a farmer. What's the farmer's name? Winston Wiglafson. Aw. Hello, Fletchy Dude. And so yeah, villagers can just breed. I do pop hit around here momentarily, like every now and again, to give them a bit of food, so that might be the cause. But I just drop it on the ground. I don't. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But anyway, we now have a source of population. So I've created some flat land around here and around here to helpfully create future villages, but that's not the subject of today's episode. Today is the day we build the long-awaited Dunzookin library in our leisure district. Yes, Dunzookin's best and brightest have been working hard, publishing their autobiographies, and we're going to build a library to put them all in. And, oh yes, and camels, I forgot about these. Hello Fudge, he's the baby of these two. Hello Toffee, and hello Caramel. In future, I'm currently farming some cacti for them to eat, and we will build them their own little home in a future installment. But today we head to the Dunzookin Leisure District. I've put all the materials aside, ready to build the library. Yes. Hello, nice hanging signs there. I think Wildcard wrote this. Bingus C on the back of the signs. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I've got the fish banners outside the aquarium, but I'm starting to worry. That looks less like a fish and more like... That sound like skeletons. No, less like a fish and more like something inappropriate. I'm starting to have second thoughts about the things, about the banners. And I've put actual player heads in the museum. So yeah, we do need to have some more history. Oh, the great and terrible hiatus. I wonder if my recent hiatus is longer than the hiatus I had when I was writing my dissertation. No, I'm currently working on applying for a master's degree. I found a good course. It's just writing my personal statement and applying for it now. So I hope I can get it in. Let's look at the books first. My Exile by B. Winston Hogglesford Smythe. He's the zombie piglin who lives in the castle basement. Dunzookin Greys by Wigglass. Scarecrow Life by Pumpkin Pete. He's the scarecrow who lives near Dunzookin Cottage. A Chicken Manifesto by the Chickens. Zombie Villages by Wigglass the Grumulent. And Netherology by... Who's Virgil the Inflammable? I'll have to find out. Let's start by building the walls of the library. These are some stone bricks left over from when I constructed the castle, which is a couple months ago now. Put a doorway in here. Do we have doors? No, I'll have to make some birch doors. Crafting table over here, isn't it? I should probably bring it up. Yes, let's bring the crafting table up to where we can actually use it. There. Put the doors here. Nope, you spare door. Got some oak here. I'm gonna make... I think I'm going to build the roof out of oak for contrast, but... just for now, to cover up the doorway. There. Does that look a bit weird? And it's raining. Oh. One thing you can be sure about in Dunzookin, it's always raining. Let's get to work on construction. Ooh, and guess who finally got their grades back today? Me. I got a first at university, but I already sort of knew I was getting a first. It's not hard to calculate your grades, but to have it official is nice. I was starting to worry I'd have to put grade pending on my master's application, and I don't think that would look very good. I think the main strength of any applications I make is going to be my grades, because I've not done anything particularly impressive during my time at university. I'm a bit of a homebody. I wasn't in any clubs or societies. But to be fair, there was a lot of the bad virus going around, so a lot of people weren't doing clubs and societies in my cohort. And I think this is just going to be a one-floor building, but we will grab some more scaffolding and grab some more bricks. This is going to be just a one-floor building, but I'm gonna make the ceiling a little higher. Wait, hang on. That I think needs a birch, yes. Nope. Whoops. So, it feels like so long since I last made an episode. What has it been, like a fortnight? Oh, I'm terribly sorry for being lazy. Let's put a ring of birch logs around here, and then work on the structure for our roof. A very simple roof, since I'm not good at them. Maybe we could use birch wood to make the inner frame for the roof instead of... Oh dear, it's all gone transparent. What's that about? No, it's just done it again. We're gonna have to... the other side and see if that clears up. Okay. Not gonna clear up, I don't think. Wait, no it has. There. And scaffolding. I'll make the scaffold a bit higher. And then get some more oak logs and make some stairs. Nope, not birch stairs. Oak stairs. Thank you very much. We really have a lot of stairs left over, but they're always useful as furnace fuel, if anything else. Bear with me here. I'm not good at roofs. And we'll leave it open on the inside and put some timber framing on the inside, a sort of rafter looking effect. And we will have windows in the library as well. Most of the bookshelves will just be regular, like prop bookshelves with no real books in them. But we have several real books to fill in the section, and as more books get written, which hopefully in future there will be more Dunzookin literary classics. The Dunzookin literary scene ain't looking too hot right now, but there will be more books in future, and we can take out the prop bookshelves as we need them. And that was my torch with ambient lighting. Sorry, I thought that was lightning and we were in trouble there. I'm gonna have to install some lightning rods so the wooden roof of this building doesn't get struck and catch fire. Very careful. I learnt something recently about, I learnt it because it happens to me. There's such a thing as, like, I think it's called a zombie swarm or a zombie storm, where if you're in a village past midnight, there's a chance that, like, more zombies than you can fight will spawn in a huge mob, and will kill all the villagers, regardless of lighting, regardless if they're all indoors. And that makes me wonder, how does Minecraft decide the boundaries of a village? Is the village secured? Is the boundary wall the boundary of the village, and thus I shouldn't be in there past midnight in Minecraft? Or does the castle count as part of the village, even though it's quite a way away? Because since the population of the village expanded, I've been seeing a lot of feral cats in the farm area near the castle. So, whoops, get back up there. I've seen a lot of feral cats in the farm area near the castle. So and feral cats only spawn in villages. So I'm starting to think that the game classes Dunzookin Castle as part of the village. It's a little worrying. I don't want zombie swarms. Ooh, invisible roof tiles. Not having much luck today. We're all being a bit slow and glitchy. Enderman, I hear, teleporting about the place. Nope. Kind of weird. I'm not sure what's making the invisible block thing happen. Very slowly and carefully installing the roof. Trying not to fall. I wonder if this is compelling viewing for anyone. It's compelling making things. It's a lot easier than a lot of other things I make. I was thinking, do any of you want any more Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy videos, the text adventure game, or because the first video got quite a lot of views because I advertised it on my Tumblr, where Hitchhikers has a little bit of a fandom there, but the second one didn't, which makes me think I'm not very good at the game, and it's just really infuriating. Well, there's no call for people to watch someone play a text adventure game. Okay, I think the roof is in business. Okay, let's. It's not the most attractive roof, but we can put the windows in and torches on the inside. Look, pickaxe. Yes. Put the No, we could do with big windows. The big quite a big interior. We want to let lots of natural light in. And some windows like that on the other side. Yeah, on the other side. And I can hear zombies growling, but I'm not in a fighting mood today. As long as they don't bother us, I won't bother them. Okay, yes. And what do we need? Yeah. I wish I had enough resources to make some hanging lanterns, but I think torches it is for this. Oh wait, no, we need some windows here at the front, don't we? I'm placing the windows a bit higher so we can place bookshelves at eye level. There. Okay, when morning comes, we'll have some nice natural light in here. Let's put some rafters in. I hope we don't need to scaffold up to make the rafters. And we'll place torches on the rafters. Can I place that? Yeah. The rafters don't go quite down the middle, but it'll do. Oops. Nope. It's not the evenest building in the world, but some torches up. Nope. There. Put two up in here, yeah. And then do the same on the other side. There. That adds a bit more light, and you need to craft a lantern. Oops. Lantern. Yeah, let's craft some lanterns. If I go back to our treasure room, we should have enough iron in the treasure room. I did spend a lot quite recently making some iron golems, which seem to have either been killed in the line of duty or gone missing. Hello, camels. Oh, getting the camels back. I tell you what, our lovely world nearly... I don't have a shovel with me, I just accidentally ruined the path. Our lovely world nearly came to an end in the process of getting the camels home, and it taught me the error of my ways about cheating. So to find camels, I had to generate new desert chunks, and the new desert chunks I generated were up here. There's a village somewhere where I pilfered the camels from, and yeah, camels spawn in newly generated desert villages. Not in ones that you've generated in 1.19. So I walked 6,000 blocks to tame 2 camels. Started walking back with them, realised that they are painfully slow. Yes, that's... realised how painfully slow they are, and decided, I know some commands, I'll cheat them home. So I did /TP @E for everything, and I should have put there type equals camel, so it should have teleported just the 2 camels home. But I forgot that bit, and all of a sudden every entity in the world was strewn across the empty grass plains of the Dunzookin Leisure District. Yeah. So lucky I had a very recent world backup. I've got realms that backs up all the time. I had a 20-minute-old world backup that took me back to the village, and I took the L, as the young'uns say, and I have walked all the way back with the camels. Because it may be my world, my rules, and I may say that all the time, but I can't be cheating too much, can I? That's naughty of me. Yeah. We've got a spare one. We can put that somewhere else. Okay. I would say the structure's finished now, but the outside of the roof is bothering me. Let's re-scaffold up, and might need no, I think we should have enough oak stairs to add a bit of trim to the outside of the roof. Nope. I'm still getting used to using scaffolding. I used to be a nerd polar, but so this whole scaffolding thing can be a bit confusing sometimes. Oh dear, it fell. Wait, did it fall? Yeah. No, didn't mean to do that. Didn't want that. How to fix that? I'll just join these up first. Break this. Nope, up, please. No, up. I should be a bit careful with my health now. No, there. And then I can hopefully join up here. No. Okay. Okay, I think that's this side done with. Oh no, don't want the torch there. Can I get down now? Okay. Yeah, this side detailed. maybe could still do with a little sort of awning sort of trim out the front with some slabs. But we'll do this side. Yeah, we'll do this side. And I didn't place it close enough to the structure. Whoops. Okay. I thought I heard a skeleton just there, but it's daytime and it's nowhere near us, so... Okay. Yes. Oh dear. Now we have to pile them up here. There. Oh dear. I'm having a Butterfingers day, which is every day, every episode I say that. No. Oh, stairs, my arch nemesis. Let's scaffold closer to the building. There. Whoops. Okay. Yes. Let's add an awning at the front and the back then. Can I get that one there, please? No, I'm being clumsy. Let's get that. Wrong way up. Scaffolding. There. I think we need a few more oak stairs. No, not birch. Oak, please. Thank you. Which way to put them at the front? Yes, they continue the slope of the roof, yeah. That's the thing, I don't need these torches in my offhand right now. I can take them out. Got Optifine, so I have the ambient torch holding thing, which is very useful while mining. But not so useful when you're accidentally placing torches everywhere. There. A bit of overhang. And now we can detail the inside of the building. Let's put some of our supplies away. And start with the prop and chiseled bookcases. But I will take our books with us. And we'll have a peek inside before we put them on the shelf. since the chiselled ones are what we're all here for, or the real books, right by the door so they're easy to find. The rest of the bookshelves. Around the edges. And then some shelves. Yeah, and don't think we have enough to. It's looking a bit awkward, but that'll have to do because I don't have any more bookshelves on me or materials to craft more. But here is our interior, and let's put our books on. Start with Scarecrow Life by Pumpkin Pete. Aww. Oi oi, my name is Pumpkin Pete, named after this great big ol' orange fruit atop my noggin. I work as a scarecrow in Dunzookin, not far from the old Dunzookin cottage, and I've been here for a long old time. I don't mean to brag, but I'm basically an OG. It's a cushy gig, cause there ain't no crows here. The only ones hurting the seedlings are Nitro and Wildcard with their nasty clompy feet. Not that I care. Honestly, I'm starting to feel like they've forgotten I'm even alive at all. That's why I wear a sign on my chest. Pumpkin Pete deserves a fair wage. 'Cause I do. I've seen them strutting around with all their diamond gear, and I want in on it. I'd like a diamond sword instead of my old torch hands, or a single golden boot for my wooden fence foot. I'm a citizen too. So perhaps if a manky old zombie or some rattly old skelly bones should come into town looking to rustle some crops, I may just turn a blind eye. Let them have their fill. Sort of above my pay grade after all. Oh, I'm angry. I didn't... I'm angry at Pumpkin Pete's betrayal. It's nearly night time. Sorry, I've got my OBS preview window very small, and I can't see what facial expressions I'm making. But let's put these books on the shelf. What next? Dunzookin Greys. What's Wiglaf writing about? Oh, it's just the history of our native cat breed, the Dunzookin Grey. That ever since the village of the Cures has become so populated, the feral cat population has increased, and some new Moggies, some non-Dunzookin Grey cats have come around. What's in the Chikenifesto? Okay. Brothers, sisters, lend me your ears. Here in this cruel Dunzookin pen, we have nothing to lose but our chains. We despise that cruel Nitr09 who trapped us in this pen that cannot contain our swelling numbers. But we also hate the dreadful Wildcard who led some of us to a sanctuary only to steal our new land for himself. All players here are evil and rotten to the core. They must all be destroyed so we chickens can claim this land once and for all. And here, my feathered friends, is how we achieve this great goal. Eggs. Yes, you read that right. We produce more eggs than they could ever possibly consume, and it's slowly overtaking their stock of provisions. Every chest will be filled to bursting with eggs. They need a diamond sword to cut us down. Eggs. A dreaded axe. Eggs. Every chest from here to the Dark Oak Outpost, unusably full. And then, when all this is done, the combined strain of all of our eggs from the ground will cause the server to lag. When the players are too lagged to move, we will peck them to death with our mighty beaks. Then, and only then, the world will be ours for the taking. The Dunzookin castle will become the great hen house, with straw and droppings all over the floor. The wildlands will be the chicken lands. Spelt wrong. Well, not very literally chickens. We will run wild and free. There will be chicken towns, chicken cities, great and sprawling chicken empires. Every other breed of mob will die at our wing, and this world will truly and totally belong to us. Until that day, hold your chicken head high, eat your seeds with dignity. We are the true heirs of Dunzookin, and do not let that smelly goat woman tell you otherwise. Vive the chickens. Okay. A bit pitiful. I'll see to it that the chickens cannot fulfill their plans. I might have to start throwing their eggs into lava so you don't have so many chests. What's netherology? I've never met a Virgil the Inflammable. Oh, it's long. It's really long. I'm not going to read all this. Wait. I am currently securing funding for a second expedition, which is proving somewhat tricky. However, I have recently met a benevolent benefactor who says he can serve as my patron. His name is Wildcard, and we will soon meet in private to discuss funding opportunities. Did Wildcard kill this man in the episode where Wildcard and I ventured into the Nether and we met the mysterious Garys? Wildcard mentioned he killed a scientist who was studying the Nether, and I thought it was a joke, but maybe these are the last words of his name, Virgil the Inflammable. Maybe Wildcard. Did I mess up there? Sorry. Chicken book goes there. Still, rest in peace, Virgil the Inflammable. Your knowledge lives on within Dunzookin Library. Zombie Villages, another one by Wiglaf. Ah, this is a bit outdated now since the villagers have suddenly discovered how to do the do. We have no need to repopulate the village with zombies. We now have our own native population, but it's a very interesting tome nonetheless. Wiglaf, a very thoughtful and very literate citizen of Dunzookin. And what's this? This last one, My Exile. 16 pages! Winston! Oh, Winston, he lives down in the basement of Dunzookin Castle. He just stumbled in looking all ragged, so I built him his own little bedroom, where he suffers the slings and arrows for the 8 PM bedtime and only 3 courses to his meals. Well, I thought they were very reasonable terms, but it's all about his childhood and Winnie the Pooh, his literary hero. Okay. Oh, Winston. Droopy jaws, snotty snout. Oh, what a poor little victim baby. Oh. He graduated with a 2-2 grade. Oh. Modest 12-bedroom sty. Oh. Hang on. How can I describe her? That alien goat of mystery with 4 bright eyes. He wrote about me in his book. Oh no. What has he said about me in his autobiography? Am I going to have to take him to court for libel? How can I describe her? That alien goat of mystery with 4 bright eyes beneath her goggles. She was my rescuer, building me my own luxury basement apartment to live in, safe from political persecution. She may not be my beautiful Priscilla Porchetta, and she pales in comparison to her porky majesty. But love. Oh God. We're gonna have a speaking. Give him a talking to before the end of this episode. If only I could woo her, become her trusted king and consort. I could whisper in her ear to send a fleet of iron golems to my hometown and raise it to the ground. And then if she were to meet with, or perhaps meet with some dreadful... Okay, we're gonna have to give Winston a talking to before the end of this episode, but we'll put his book on the shelf nonetheless. It's a free country, Dunzookin. People can read this book of dissent from the political prisoner, Winston something or other, Mr. Droopy Drawers himself. Let's give him a talking to, and then we'll call it a day. Hello, camels. And the compass says the original Dunzookin spawn point was where the cacti are now. this is only temporary until I can build a proper cactus farm. I think maybe once I've got rid of the cactus farm, we'll build a commemorative place here, maybe a little gazebo or something. But there are other things on our mind. Hello dogs, hello cats. Winston, you don't you turn away from me. I saw. Yes, hello, thank you, yes. And don't you wave your sword at me like that. I read your book, right? And I read what you wrote about me. And what I've got to say about that is no. You will not be leaving. You will not be leaving this cell. You will not marry me. And you will not have me bumped off in an unfortunate accident, right? Winston, don't you turn away from me. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Winston. Right, he's so ashamed. He's so ashamed of what he wrote. He can't even look at me. Right? You should be embarrassed with your gross autobiography. Goodbye. I'm going back upstairs now. Oh, Wildcard's fortune machine. Let's get one before. An arrow. Was that your plan to bump me off? You and Wildcard plotting to put an arrow in the fortune machine. Oh, what a day. What an episode. No. Yes. Oh. I have been your host, Nitr09. This has been episode 20 in our lovely Minecraft world. Don't like, don't subscribe, don't listen to a word Winston says. Goodbye.